Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife, and for the first time ever, I can say welcome to the state of Wisconsin. I have never been here. It's one of the states that I've never visited before. Flew in this morning. I'm actually here for work with one of my coworkers, and stop number one in Wisconsin, it feels only fitting. The Mars Cheese Castle. You guys, look at this. It is a castle that I think is filled with cheese, and I honestly don't know what could be better than that. So, Mars Cheese Castle, number one stop here in Wisconsin. Obviously here for work, but do have some time throughout the day and the evenings to go do some stuff, explore Wisconsin, drink beer, eat sausage, eat cheese. What could be better than that? I am so excited to visit this state, to cross it off my list, and I can't imagine a better way to start than a cheese castle. It's 9 o'clock, they're officially open. We are going inside to the cheese castle. Okay, we just got like cheese swords. I can't support the cheese head, I'm not a Packers fan, but this is really cool. And they got little ones. They have cheese knives, they have cheese koozies. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at all of this. They have cheese aprons. They have Wisconsin shaped cheese coasters. Oh my gosh, they have I don't even know what that is, but it looks like cheese. This is amazing. Cheese and antlers. And then they've got the castle looking thrones. All right, I officially love Wisconsin. They've got stuff for pets. They've got stuff for kids. They've got stuff like this. Oh my gosh. They have cheese pajama pants. It says, I just really like cheese. Brief insanity. The devil. Hey, have you tried cheese? Look at this. That's adorable. More shirts. They've got, I think, beers and stuff back there. Looks like they have ice cream, maybe a little cafe area and seating. Now we are talking the fresh cheese curds display. I grabbed a bag of the dill and garlic, and I might get another bag of just you know what, I'm going to. When at the Mars Cheese Castle, buy as much cheese as possible. Now, let's go into the cheese room. And they've got brats. They got some beef sticks. Oh my God, I'm moving to Wisconsin. Sherry, if you're watching this video, pack our stuff. Wisconsin is our people. I mean, come on. It's in the shape of Wisconsin. You guys, I love kitchen gift shops. I love stuff like this. The Mars Cheese Castle lived up to every expectation. All of the popcorn, they have cheddar cheese popcorn, white cheddar popcorn, Old Vienna of St. Louis, I don't know what that is, ranch and white cheddar, dill pickle, jalapeno cheddar. Oh my gosh, all of the hot sauces. Okay, if you are coming to Wisconsin from Illinois, you have to. It's a new law. You'll go to jail if you don't stop at the Mars Cheese Castle because it's the best. Look at all the old-timey candy. Here we go. First ever Wisconsin cheese curd in Wisconsin. It squeaks. It's squeaky.
That's the best part.
That was really weird. I did not expect that. Whoa, it's like a musical instrument on your teeth. They're delicious. Oh my God, this is the dill and garlic. All right, so the day started with cheese and cheese curds. And next we're having Kopp's frozen custard. I've had frozen custard a couple times. I know it's a big deal in Indiana as well. Apparently it's a Midwest thing, which I did not know. So their flavors today are Symphony Strawberry, and then they have Mint Chip, Burgundy Cherry, Cotton Candy Confetti. Oh my gosh. And then they have food down there, Allison said. So we just ordered. They're getting our order ready back there. You guys know I love ice cream, so I'm super excited for this. Okay, I need to apologize to you guys because I didn't show you me eating this at all. Here's the thing. I've had custard at a place called Ritter's in Indiana. Now, it was probably a decade plus ago. I don't remember it being this creamy. The flavor of this was great. The consistency of it was what made it. I told Allison it was almost velvety. I'm a huge fan. Also, look at the setting here. They have little fountains and seats. And that's what it's called, Kopp's Frozen Custard. Man, cheese and custard, pretty good start to our trip. All right, friends, well, it has been a heck of a day so far. We've just been having so much fun here in Wisconsin. We just got checked into our hotel. We're staying downtown Milwaukee at the Springhill Suites. We're here for work at the local convention center called the Baird Center, and this was close to where work stuff is, so this is where we are. Now, the reason we're down here is actually for a conference with the National Indigenous Women's Resource Center. It is a conference that is focused on trafficking, abuse, exploitation among Native peoples, Indigenous peoples, both in Alaska where we live as well as around the country. So here for those conversations, really looking forward to that this week. Obviously very pertinent to the work that we do back home in Alaska. I want to show you a room tour because this is super nice, and it's at the Springhill Suites downtown. Let me show you. So I am in room 249, and when you walk in, this is what you see. Now, the first thing I want to point out is how high these ceilings are. I don't think I have ever stayed in a hotel room with ceilings this high. They're so nice. So you walk in, over here on the left is going to be a little fridge, microwave. Looks like a little bit of blurry there. There we go. A coffee maker, ice bucket. So kind of a little area there. Of course, we have our desk, workspace, chair, lots of plugins there. A little love seat, which is great, with a table. We've got our TV right there. Welcome, Mr. Adam Legg. That's very nice. Over here we have a nice big king-size bed that looks super comfy. Excited to have that. In here we have the bathroom. The bathroom is amazing. Like, look at this. Toilet way back there. It's got just like such a nice vanity area. Great lighting. And then big glass shower. And then over here we have the closet. Closet's got a lot of hangers. I love that it has like the closet system as well as an extra pillow. And then look at this, a gigantic full-length mirror. So that is the room here at the Springhill Suites, downtown Milwaukee. Again, it is like right across the street from the Baird Center where we need to be. This room is huge and beautiful. So this is going to be home for several days. Now, I'll kind of tell you a little bit about what the schedule is going to be and what maybe you can expect from some of the vlogs. We're obviously here for work, but one of the things that's really important to us is that we balance the heaviness of work, especially with the kind of stuff we're going to be talking about this trip, with fun and light and adventure. So we are going to get out and do some stuff. We're actually going to a Brewers game tomorrow night. That'll be fun after the conference is over. We've got some other things we want to see as we explore the downtown Milwaukee area, like the Bronze Fonz. I want to go see the waterfront. Allison, who I'm traveling with, is actually from Wisconsin, and so she is playing tour guide, and I gotta say, we've only been here for a handful of hours so far. I love it. I love the people. I just love everything about it. The custard, probably my favorite though. Hello friends, so it is actually the next day here in Milwaukee. Went out last night, had great food, had great drinks, and the conference started today. It was really good, but we are done with it for the day. So tonight we are going to a Milwaukee Brewers game, and I'm so excited, but that's not where we're going first. We're actually coming back to a place called the Explorium, I think. We came here last night. They had a grape seltzer. It might be a top 5 drink I've ever had, like adult beverage. It tastes like grape soda or like grape juice. It's so good. So we are back to have a drink and then to head to a Milwaukee Brewers game. And I thought, you know what? I was gonna pick up the camera, bring you guys along. Also, look how fun that is. The Mastodon. Sorry, they're like doing construction over there. That's what you're hearing. Downtown Milwaukee, I gotta tell you, I'm a big fan. And the place we're going to drink, the Explorium, is right up here. All right, so here are the menus at the Explorium. They've got beer menus. They actually have a lot of beer stuff. Tastes like purple hard seltzer. This is what we are here for. It was so good last night. We had to come back today. Honestly, it's one of those drinks I'm gonna crave it when we get back home to Alaska. but there's no way to get it. So that's a bummer. Also, they have food stuff here. They have a big A ... pretzel. They got cheese curds. We're definitely gonna eat at the ball game, so I don't wanna get too much food, but I also don't not wanna get those two things. Okay, our drinks have arrived. I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera. The purple is perfect. Food has arrived. We went with the giant pretzel, and I don't like, here, pint glass for reference. This thing is huge. Came with cheese and mustard. Actually, it just came with cheese, we got mustard. And then, of course, we got cheese curds. Those actually look great. All right, so none of you guys can see that clock tower straight ahead. That, Allison, what she's telling me, is the Allen Bradley Clock Tower. It's like right up there. And it was, at one point, the largest four-sided clock tower in the world. Fun fact, we have made it to American Family Field. We're walking in now. They are playing the Chicago Cubs today, so lots of Cubs fans, since we're only like an hour drive away. I'm excited to check off another stadium on my baseball list. We have made it inside. You can see the Brewers store is here. We actually came here yesterday to go to the Brewers store. They have like a little Bernie's Chalet. And you guys, first look at the field. Oh, how cool is this? Sporting events are one of my absolute favorite things to do, and I love that we had time this trip to come here and check out a Brewers game. We're gonna walk around and check out some of the stadium before we go to our seats. We actually have club level seats kind of right up over there, which should be great. But first, let's go see the stadium. All right, so they have a 360 video area here, and Allison and I decided that we have to do it. So we're gonna get our 360 video next. We are starting our food tour. We got a custard. I'm obsessed with custard. You guys know I love sweets, you know I love ice cream. I can't believe I'm gonna say it, custard is better than ice cream. And we got our beer. It's a spotted cow or spotted pig? Spotted cow. It is a Wisconsin beer that Allison has talked about for a long time. It is delicious. And we got free koozies for that silly little video thing we did. We're walking around and we've got the famous racing sausages over here. How cool is that? One of the best parts about the Brewers. All right, so we just entered the club level. Whoa, this is much nicer than I expected. Holy cow, they got like suites here. Okay, the club level is so unbelievably nice. Like, these are all the suites. Obviously, we're not in one of those, but they have like their own team store in the club level. They've got their own bars with like, look at this, you can just like get seats. They've got their own concessions. Okay, this is amazing. We have arrived in our seats. This is so much fun. All right, now it is a baseball game in Wisconsin. We got bratwursts and dancing. It's now time for one of the greatest traditions in all of baseball, the racing sausages. This may be the thing I was looking forward to the most for this entire game. We got the famous sausage race. Chorizo! And the sausages are off. Well, that was a heck of a game for the Brewers. First Brewers game, big Brewers win. We are heading out. All right, friends, well, back in the hotel after an amazing night at the Brewers game. I love going to sports. Sports are one of my loves. And here's the thing, I'm a Seattle sports fan. I love the Mariners. I love the Seahawks. But I also just love the sport. So even if my team is not playing, it's fun to go. And I gotta say, my first experience at a Brewers game, instant Brewers fans. or instant Brewers fan, because like the game day experience was so fun. It was cool to see people outside tailgating. The fans were awesome. It's a great stadium. There was like a lot of just like quirky things that happened, like racing sausages. It was so fun. And honestly, after a day where the conversation was about trafficking and abuse and assault and all that kind of stuff, it was nice to have the distraction of a giant pretzel, delicious grapes, seltzer, and then a baseball game. So the trip has been amazing so far. My first thoughts on Milwaukee. Wow. I love it. Like, I love it so much. And several people had told me that it was like a little Chicago, but better. I love Milwaukee. The thing that I like about it, I was telling Allison earlier, is that it has all of the amenities of a big city, like pro sports teams, just like really cool things to do that feel like it has like the attractions of a big city, but it doesn't feel like a big city. You know, it's like, I don't know, even going to the baseball game tonight, traffic wasn't bad. We got a great parking spot. As we've been walking around downtown, you know, the sidewalks aren't jam-packed with people. It doesn't feel like things are overwhelming and chaotic. I am genuinely shocked that we have not come to Milwaukee more often. So I want Sherry and I to start planning a trip back here to Milwaukee, maybe with Allison, because she is from here and she's been an amazing tour guide. And I think that Sherry and Allison would have the best time exploring the city too. So we'll see. But gosh, so good so far. Still have a few days here. I'm gonna end this vlog now, so you might get 2 Milwaukee vlogs. We'll see. But so far, so good. So a couple more days of work, a couple more days of exploring, and I'll show you more as I have time, friends. I love you. A video that started at the Mars Cheese Castle and ended at a Brewers game. That's a pretty great start to a trip. So, all right, friends, I love you, and I'll see you on the next LeggLife video.